Good morning, YouTube. Happy Sunday. It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It is the 11th of July. It's a beautiful overcast day here in Georgia. I'm excited to be alive. Another opportunity to get some things right. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I hope you have a wonderful, lazy daisy Sunday. And I pray that you have an absolutely fabulous, successful, prosperous week ahead of you. Right? Today we're going to be talking about the spice rack, and that devotional title comes out of Romans 8:28. The morning version of Romans 8:28 is from the NC as in Charlie, V as in Victory, NCV version. Evening version of Romans 8:28 comes from the NAS as in Sam, B as in Boy, NASB version. And Romans 8:28 reads quite simply, we know that we know that in everything God works for the good of those who love him. They are the people he called because that was his plan. We know that in everything God works for the good of those who love him. Okay. The text says anyone who does any amount of cooking has a spice rack. That one place where all seasonings are kept within easy reach of the stovetop. There are some spices that get used consistently: garlic, salt, and pepper. And there are other spices that may only be used once in a while. For instance, cardamom, tarragon, anise. While those lesser used spices may collect dust in the back of our spice cupboards, we still rely on them to bring out just the right flavor in that one particular meal. Life is a lot like a spice rack. We shelve our experiences like spices. Some make so much sense, like salt and pepper. We pull from them often, clearly recognizing their usefulness. Other experiences are more subtle and undeclared. Sometimes we go years never understanding why we had them. But then, in one moment, our life recipe will call for a little saffron. And all at once, it will make sense. It will make so much sense. That experience we had, the one we thought we must have had by mistake, will be the only one that matters for that moment. Wow. I'm just going to read it once more, just this last little paragraph. But then in one moment, our life recipe will call for a little saffron. And all at once, it will make so much sense, that experience that we had, that spice, that experience, right? The one we thought we must have had by mistake. It will be the only one that matters in that moment. Our prayer for this morning is, Lord, thank you for giving me a variety of experiences, talents, and opportunities. Help me to see the variety as a whole, as a wonderful gift from you. Let me put some of those talents and experiences to good use today. I'm going to read that prayer once more. Lord, thank you for giving me a variety of experiences, talents, and opportunities. Help me to see this variety as a wonderful gift from you. Let me put some of those talents and experiences to good use today. I want us to really grasp this, right? I want it to soak down into the marrow of our bones, right? Evening version of Romans 8:28, the NASB version reads, "We know that God causes all things to work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose." Right? The text says, maybe you have a season in your life that you often wonder about. Perhaps you are wondering why you had the kind of day you had today. You might look at a particular time and only see failure or waste. When you can't make sense of why it happened, remember that God will work it all for his good because you love him. Our prayer for the evening is, God, some things seem random and chaotic and crazy. I can't make sense of it all. But I thank you that you can see the bigger picture and nothing surprises you. You know how to make it all work together for good. I trust in your creativity, intelligence, and power to work it out for me. Whoo! Oh, my. I needed that prayer. I believe I read it one more time. God, some things seem so random and so chaotic and so crazy. I can't make sense of it all. But thank you that you can see the bigger picture and nothing surprises you. Huh? Nothing sneaks up on you, Father. Huh? Whoo, baby. I tell you what, if that don't light your fire, oh no, your wood is more than wet, huh? Okay. You can see the bigger picture and nothing surprises you. You know how to make it all work together for good. I trust in your creativity, Father, your intelligence, Father, and your power, Father, to work it out for me. It's the hardest and the easiest thing. It's the easiest thing that is the hardest to do. The easiest thing that is the hardest to do. Trust. Trust that he is working it out for you, right? Our question for ourselves today, Sunday, July 11th, is what are you struggling to make sense of tonight? Ask God, the mastermind, to work it out for your good. Ooh, my. Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. Oh, my. Come on now. Huh? I feel like on a daily basis, this is what I'm uttering at the altar, at my spiritual altar. I'm leaving it. And as I leave things, as I continually, to consistently leave things at the spiritual altar, I realize how much I had been carrying, how much I had been concerned about, worried about, anxious about, right? How much I had been rethinking and re-strategizing and replanning and reorging and remanipulating and readjusting the simplest things because I wasn't trusting God and releasing it to him. I put it on the altar. My mama used to say, I worry God till he worries the thing. Oh boy. I'm enjoying y'all this morning. I am. I really am. I was feeling down in the body a little bit, but Lord, you always find a way to illuminate your love and your kindness and your wisdom okay? And your involvement. God is engaged. God is engaged. Huh? This is engagement, right? God is engaged with our lives. He is concerned with those things that concern us. Also, in addition to, one of my favorite movie producers is M. Night Shyamalan. You may not know the name right away, but he, I think, wrote and produced The Sixth Sense, which was like a super thriller hit back in the day with Bruce Willis. And I almost called the little boy Haley Joe Osment is his name, I think. Just to let you know how much of an M. Night Shyamalan fan I am. And shortly after that, he became a lot more popular, and he had a story with not Mel Brooks, Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson was the father, and he had two children. He had a daughter that was a little different, you know. He had a son that had severe asthma. He had a brother who was played by the gentleman that played the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix. Okay, his brother Joaquin was set to be a very good baseball player. He had just an amazing talent for baseball, and for whatever reason, he was not playing in college or playing in the majors. He was back home with his brother. Okay, so two brothers, Mel Gibson being the father of the two, and he has two children, and he had a wife, and his wife died in just this weird accident, right? And they're all from this small town, and this small town becomes very quietly, very seductively taken over by aliens, right? And so it's calamitous, and when it all, you know, goes down, because the poor young boy, the son, he's a little boy. He has horrible asthma. I mean, just they've got, you know, those pumps all over the house. And the daughter, she's a little different in that she thinks that there are amoebas in everything. There's amoebas in it. You give her a glass of water, she takes a sip, and then she puts it down, and she won't drink it again because now there's amoebas in it. And so he's having to deal with all of this, the death of his wife, and then he's got his brother there. His brother is supposed to be there for support, but his brother's going through a terrible depression, because he was supposed to play baseball. He's not playing baseball. He's stuck in this weird place where he wants to be with family. He wants to play baseball, but maybe not. I don't know what's going on. But right now, he's supposed to be helping his brother, Mel Gibson, with these two kids. And they get the house all locked down once they realize what's happening, what's really going on. That there is this alien invasion. Gets the house all locked down, and the aliens are trying to get in. I don't think they can handle doorknobs and things like that. So it's not like they're running for their lives, but there's glasses of water all over the house because the little girl only drinks a little bit, and then she won't drink anymore because it's got amoebas, right? But she's constantly thirsty, so they're constantly giving her glasses of water, and she's constantly just taking a sip and putting them down. Now here we have these creatures, and they have completely invaded. They are, quiet, sneaky little, they're not little creatures, and they've hidden, and the little boy starts to wheeze. Oh, they've got to get out of here. They can't stay in here because these creatures are invading. He's got a little boy that's sick. He's got to get him out of here and get him somewhere safe, and get his daughter somewhere safe, because it's just a lot. It's just, in this moment there's a lot. The uncle, the dad's brother, is, he's kind of fragile, and he needs direction, and he needs, he's he's not as much help as one would think. The son is wheezing. The daughter's talking about amoebas, and we've got a full-scale alien invasion. Alien is standing right in our home, and what they do is in their wrists, they shoot out this gas, and that gas is what knocks you out and kills you. Okay? And just as they think that they've gotten, they're going to get out, they're going to get away, they turn around and they see that the little boy, who now is kind of semi-unconscious a little bit, he is completely passed out. His airway is completely closed up. They turn around, they see that one of the aliens has gotten the son and scooped him up. And he's got his wrist right over his face. And Mel Gibson, as the father, is eyes full of tears and panicking. Please know, my wife is gone in a freak accident, and right in front of me, this alien is about to take my only son, and he whoosh out that poison. But because of the severe asthma, and I'm getting emotional thinking about it. This movie changed my life. It really did. This changed my life. Because of the severe asthma, the poison couldn't get through. Huh? Okay. So one thing here we see as a flaw, okay, we see as a problem, okay, turns out to be the very thing that saves his son's life. Huh? Okay. And then we see where the alien backs away and backs away and backs away, and bumps into one of the dressers, and there's a glass of water, and that water falls on the alien and sears his skin, and the alien screams out, "Ah, yeah!" It's the amoebas. Glasses of water everywhere, right? Okay. They begin tossing the water onto the alien, and he dies. He's stumbling. This is like hot acid. Okay? The daughter has this little tick. Somehow she feels that the water, once she takes a sip, is no longer clean. And it seems like one of those OCD things that would drive a person crazy, that would need a person to be medicated, or in some extreme cases hospitalized. But the very thing that we're considering an annoyance, okay, a compulsive disorder, is the very thing that's necessary to get rid of these creatures, because they can't take water. Huh? Thank goodness we got glasses of alien poison all around the house. Huh? Okay. And so one of the last things that Joaquin Phoenix, I believe that Mel Gibson's wife was his sister, I'm not sure. But one of the last things she said to him was swing away. And he thought because she was in this dying state that this was just something that she was saying, but it was something that never left his mind, never left his head. And so he played it over and over again. And as this alien is stumbling through the house, and he doesn't realize what's it all about, what's life all about. I was supposed to play, Major League Baseball and be this famous guy and leave this town, and here I am stuck in this place with this talent, and I don't know what to do. But he hears swing away, and as this alien is stumbling around with these water burns all over him, he takes his bat and wonk. I mean, he pulls it from the back and brings it up to the front and knocks that alien's head off, right? Okay, this is why you're here. This is why you're here. This is why you couldn't be there playing Major League Baseball or college ball, because you were supposed to be here knocking the head off of an alien. What I'm trying to tell you all, and you guys go out there and check out the movie. It's a really, really good movie. It's quiet. You pay attention. It's a good movie. But the story, the moral behind it is that there is no flaw. There is no mistake. It all works together for the good of those who love the Lord. Right? That's why I say embrace your autistic children. Embrace. Okay, those genetic flaws, those webbed toes, those giant earlobes, you know what I'm saying? Embrace it. Embrace your knock knees, okay? Embrace it. Embrace the fact that you chatter way too much. Embrace the fact that you constantly have to edit. Embrace the fact that you like to be alone, but sometimes you like to go out. Embrace the fact that you like to travel. You like the funny little taste of salty things. Embrace all of these things about yourself. Embrace the fact that the plan that you had was thwarted and you were turned back into a place that you personally wasn't a part of your plan. You didn't want to be there. You didn't want to do that. Your plan was something different. Embrace it. Look for the God in that situation, because he could have brought you back to this place, okay, for a specific reason. And then after that, your trajectory would know no bounds, okay? Your next level would be 5 levels above. If you would just embrace the fact that you had to turn around and come back and reorg. Okay? All right. Okay, and listen. Separately, but congruently. Come on, vocabulary. Sometimes when you're cooking and you just don't know, it needs something. Right? Be adventurous. Go to the back and pull out a little marjoram, cardamom, a little sage, a little fresh thyme, smoked paprika versus sweet paprika, Go in and do something different. Leave the salt and the pepper and the garlic powder and the onion powder. All of that's fine, but you need something just a little bit more. Reach to the back. Be adventurous. Do something different. Right? We know that all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. You have purpose. I have purpose. Okay? That's all I wanted to say today. I said I was just going to read the devotional and I was just going to get on off. But baby, as I read it and it got down into my spirit, I said, no. We finna talk like we having coffee, baby, on the back porch, okay? All right. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this devotional. I just enjoyed talking to y'all so much this morning. My spirit is really, really lifted now. And it's going to be a wonderful day. I just believe it in an amazing week. And I've already given you guys my prayer for you today. And I want to tell you that I love you with the love of the Lord. And that's that on that. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And until next time, honeybees, mwah, I'll holla.